Greenland. Most people hear the name and picture a frozen wasteland. Just ice, igloos, and polar bears, right? Wrong. Because beneath the ice lies wealth so staggering it's caught the attention of superpowers. Enough rare earth minerals to supply the world for over a century. Rubies 3 billion years old, mined from solid rock. Oil reserves estimated at 50 billion barrels, locked beneath ice sheets 2 miles thick. This isn't just the world's largest island. It's a frozen vault holding resources worth trillions, where melting ice is revealing riches that could reshape global power. Today, you're diving into 15 facts that expose why superpowers are fighting over this frozen island. And fact 1 alone will make you rethink everything about the Arctic. Hey, before we dive in, be sure to subscribe and leave a like so you don't miss more wild geography from across the world. Number 15. It holds 50 billion barrels of oil beneath the ice. The U.S. Geological Survey estimates Greenland's waters could hold 50 billion barrels of oil equivalent, enough to power the entire world for nearly 2 years. The East Greenland Rift Basin alone contains reserves larger than Norway's entire oil industry. But here's the catch. Drilling in the Arctic waters surrounded by icebergs in temperatures that freeze steel costs $75 per barrel, double the price of conventional oil. Picture this. You're standing on a glacier. The wind cuts through your jacket. 2 miles beneath your boots sits more oil than most nations will ever see. A frozen fortune waiting for technology or desperation to unlock it. Number 14. Rare earth deposits could shift global supply chains. China produces 60 to 70% of the world's rare earth elements and controls about 90% of global processing. Every smartphone, every electric car, and wind turbine depends on these concentrated supply chains. Greenland holds 1.5 million tons of proven rare earth reserves, with geological estimates suggesting up to 36 million tons total, among the world's largest deposit outside China. The Kvenefjeld deposit contains 11 million metric tons, the third largest known land deposit on Earth. Diversify supply chains or stay dependent. Greenland offers an alternative. Number 13. The cryolite mine was the only one on Earth. Greenland possessed the world's only commercial deposit of cryolite, a mineral critical for extracting aluminum from ore. The Ivatut mine produced 3.7 million tons before running dry in 1987. During World War II, Allied forces guarded this mine 24/7 because without it, there'd be no aluminum for fighter planes or bombers. The entire Allied war depended on it. Number 12. It contains rubies 3 billion years old. Greenland rubies come from rock formations 3 billion years old, the oldest gemstones on Earth. The Apalutuk mine near Nuuk produces rubies and pink sapphires chiseled from hard rock, not riverbed. These aren't alluvial deposits you sift through. Miners blast open mountains with dynamite, split giant boulders, and extract crystals embedded in ancient stone. The mine has a 10-year lifespan and ships gemstones to Bangkok for cutting. And this kind of geographic weirdness is just getting started. Number 11. Graphite deposits could power around 100 million electric vehicles. The Amitsuk Graphite Project hosts one of the highest grade graphite deposits on Earth, achieving 99.97% purity. That's purer than anything required for EV battery anodes. The mine contains 8.2 million metric tons of graphite, enough for approximately 100 million electric cars. In 2025, the European Union designated it a strategic project under its Critical Raw Materials Act. Whoever controls Greenland's graphite controls the future of transportation. Number 10. Zinc deposits stretch across 2,500 kilometers. A geologic formation containing zinc and lead stretches 2,500 kilometers across northern Greenland, longer than the entire U.S. East Coast from Maine to Florida. The Citronen Fjord project ranks among the world's largest undeveloped zinc resources. The Black Angel mine once produced ore grading 12.6% zinc and 4.1% lead, exceptional by global standards. Recent grab samples tested at 41% zinc and 9.3% lead and 596 grams per ton of silver. Number 9. The wealth exists, but extraction is nearly impossible. Greenland has only 2 active mines, despite sitting on trillions in mineral wealth: Naluknuk Gold and White Mountain Anorthosite. That's it. The brutal Arctic environment, lack of infrastructure, and environmental concerns make extraction economically challenging. The fishing industry generates 90% of export revenue, while untapped minerals contribute almost nothing. Half of Greenland's government budget comes from Denmark as subsidies. The island is resource-rich, but infrastructure poor, sitting on fortunes that remain economically out of reach. But these small operations are nothing compared to what billionaires are betting on. Number 8, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Michael Bloomberg are betting on Greenland. Jeff Bezos, Michael Bloomberg, and Bill Gates have invested in Greenland's critical minerals, betting the island has resources to power tens of millions of electric vehicles. These aren't speculative gambles. They're calculated bets that Greenland's graphite, rare earths, and battery metals will define the 21st century's economy. When billionaires stake fortunes on frozen rock, the wealth is real. Number 7. It could supply all rare earths for over a century. Greenland could supply a substantial portion of the planet's rare earth demand for over a century. These aren't ordinary rocks. They're neodymium for electric motors, dysprosium for wind turbines, and praseodymium for aircraft engines. The Kvanefjeld deposit contains over 11 million metric tons of rare earths, including significant amounts of heavy rare earths. One project could supply 15 to 20% of global demand. Every Tesla, wind farm, and smartphone potentially sourced from Greenland. Number 6. Melting ice reveals new land at a devastating cost. In 2005, Dennis Schmidt discovered Warming Island, 400 miles north of the Arctic Circle. He thought it was a peninsula. Turns out, retreating glaciers had separated it from the mainland, revealing the entire island that hadn't seen sunlight in millennia. As Greenland loses 200 billion tons of ice yearly, rising sea levels rewrite the map and expose new land. This isn't a treasure hunt. It's a climate catastrophe that happens to reveal geological resources. The wealth isn't just buried, it's being unveiled as the planet warms. Number 5. Uranium deposits were blocked by environmental concerns. In 2021, Greenland's parliament banned uranium exploration above 100 parts per million. That single law killed the Kvanefjeld project, which would have been the world's second largest open-pit uranium mine. The deposit contains approximately 270,000 tons of uranium, nearly half of it measured and verified. The mining company invested 15 years and is now suing for $11.5 billion in compensation. But here's what matters. Greenland's 56,000 residents voted for environmental protection over mineral wealth. Their land, their choice. The world wanted uranium. Greenlanders wanted clean water. One vote, billions lost. Environmental concerns trumped economic potential. Now wait till you hear about the deposit compared to Russia's richest mine. Number 4. The Disko Nuussuaq project shows world-class potential. The Disko Nuussuaq project in western Greenland might resemble Norilsk, Russia's legendary nickel-copper mine and the world's largest. Boulder samples have tested at approximately 7% nickel, 3% copper, and 2 grams per ton of platinum, according to preliminary geological surveys. Geophysical surveys identified targets stretching 5.9 kilometers long and 1.1 kilometers wide. This site could supply critical metals for decades, if confirmed. If true, this isn't just a mine. It's a world-class discovery. Number 3. Gold mines operate where temperatures drop to negative 40 degrees Celsius. The Nuluknuk gold mine operates in southern Greenland, where winter temperatures plunge to negative 40 degrees Celsius, cold enough to freeze diesel fuel solid. Your breath freezes mid-air. Exposed skin goes numb in seconds. In this environment, miners blast rock, haul ore, and extract gold in conditions that would kill unprotected humans in minutes. The mine produces high-grade gold in one of Earth's most hostile environments. Most gold mines operate in deserts or tropics. Greenland's gold comes from the Arctic tundra. Number 2. Denmark provides $540 million annually to keep it running. Greenland receives 3.4 billion Danish kroner, $540 million US, in annual subsidies from Denmark, accounting for roughly half its government budget. Despite sitting on estimated mineral wealth worth hundreds of billions, the economy runs on fishing and Danish money. One of the resource-richest territories on Earth depends on foreign aid to function. The wealth does exist. Extracting it profitably, well, that's the trillion-dollar question. Number 1. The U.S. tried to buy it twice. So here's the ultimate revelation. The United States has tried to purchase Greenland multiple times. In 1946, the Truman administration offered Denmark $100 million for it, and it was rejected. In 2019, President Trump floated the idea again, calling it essentially a large real estate deal. Denmark refused. Now, in 2025, discussions continue around mineral rights, military bases, and security partnerships. Why this obsession? Control over Greenland means control over Arctic shipping routes, strategic military positioning, and most importantly, access to rare earth minerals that could provide alternatives to concentrated supply chains. One island, infinite strategic value. The Arctic is warming. Ice is melting. Whoever controls Greenland controls resources that will define the next century of civilization. That's survival. These 15 facts reveal Greenland isn't just ice. It's a geopolitical chess piece worth more than most nations' economies. From 50 billion barrels of oil to rubies 3 billion years old. From graphite, purer than battery-grade standards, to rare earths that could diversify global supply chains. Greenland operates on extremes. So the next time someone mentions Greenland, you'll know it's not just the world's largest island. It's the frozen vault that superpowers are scrambling to unlock. After learning these 15 facts about Greenland's hidden wealth, tell us which one shocked you the most. Leave it in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like so we can keep exploring how geography shapes the world. See you in the next one.